The other day I had 10 appointments set up and actually only had one answer. So how can I get appointments to be a little more committed when I set a calendar invite and have an appointment with them?
This is a great question. And the one thing that I hate the most is setting an appointment and someone doesn't show up. Now, there are a couple of things that you can do. One is make sure that they're actually setting an appointment with you. So if they say, yeah, call me anytime or just stop by, that's not really an appointment. That's a call me maybe. So you've got to make sure that when you actually set an appointment, it is on their calendar and your calendar. Now, I understand you sent them a meeting invite. I get that. But when I say on their calendar, they have to know and believe that it's on their calendar. So when you set an appointment, make sure that you ask for a specific time, that they give you an answer and they accept that specific time, and then you repeat it. So at the end of a prospecting call, when I say, how about Thursday at 2, and they respond, that would be okay, I follow up with, so I'll see you on Thursday at 2. And then I send them a meeting invite and I look for them to accept the meeting invite. So make sure that it's an appointment. Next, make sure that you are not talking people into setting appointments because you're pushing too hard and they're just saying yes to make you go away. It's sort of like buyer's remorse. You can talk them into saying yes, but then they don't really want to show up. The next thing that I do on appointments is I make sure that I'm confirming my appointments the right way. And the way that I confirm appointments is I leave a voicemail after hours. So I don't send an email and I don't send a text message and I don't call them during the day. Because if you do any of those things, because you're a salesperson, it gets them off the hook and they're probably going to say, well, let's don't meet right now. What I do is after hours, say when their doors are closed, I'll leave them a voicemail, and my voicemail usually sounds like this. I'll say, hey David, this is Jeb. I am so looking forward to our appointment tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'll see you then. And all I do is I tell them who I am, tell them why I'm calling, and then tell them when the appointment's going to be again, so I confirm that. And then the onus is on them to call me if they don't want to make the appointment. But because I sound so enthusiastic and I sound so eager to meet with them, it's really much harder for them not to show up for the appointment. Now, that doesn't mean that some of your people won't show up, and they will. So some of the appointments that you set, the people aren't going to be there. And the good news is that if they agree to the appointment and if you confirm the appointment and if they accepted your meeting invite, at that point they owe you, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to go back to them and set a new appointment.